think we can go with the NBA right now. And I wanted to specifically talk about what's going on in the Eastern Conference. So, right now, seems like Detroit, Boston. So, Detroit's got going to have the number one seed locked up unless they collapse at the end. They're 5 games ahead of Boston on that. Boston, Jason Tatum is good chance is going to come back on Friday. Now, that could potentially change things if they go on a run. The Knicks are sitting at the third seed, but the Cavs are only a game back in fourth, Raptors in fifth. Now, 6 through 10 is kind of where you have a log jam. So you have Philly in sixth, Orlando in seventh, Miami in eighth, Charlotte at nine, and Atlanta at 10. All those teams from the first time in how long I can remember, every team in the East that's in play-in or playoff position is over 500. Charlotte's played really well since January. They've been one of the better teams in the Eastern Conference, and if they can get in, which I think they will, they can play spoiler. They can give Detroit or Boston a potential run for their money in that first round if they don't get into the top six, which is a possibility for Orlando, Miami, Charlotte, and Atlanta. Even Atlanta, who's on a 5 game win streak, with the way the Sixers are playing. Embiid's got injuries. Paul George is currently suspended. So who knows what's going to happen there? Now, Atlanta's an interesting one because they were 4 games under 500 at the All-Star break. They've won 5 straight. And at one point on February 22nd, they were trailing by 11 with just over 4 minutes left to Brooklyn at home. Since then, they are on a 5 game win streak. They've outscored their opponents 636 to 525. That's a 111-point differential. And they have a 22-point average margin of victory during their win streak. Now, what's special about them is they have a lot of guys who have a lot to prove, like Jock Landale is having a career year. He's been stuffed on a couple of rosters in Memphis and then Utah for the most part. Jonathan Kuminga was kind of phased out in Golden State after contributing to their championship run a couple years ago. Jalen Johnson's a first-time All-Star. Dyson Daniels, first-team All-Defense. So that can be interesting considering their strength of schedule